You want to know the secret to voiceover success? That one thing that trumps everything else, that if you get that right, all of the cards kind of fall into place and things really begin to happen. That's what we're going to talk about this morning on the VoiceOver Hustle. So you picked a good day to be here. How are you doing? I'm Bill DeWeese, professional voiceover talent, and I've recorded over 10,000, count them, over 10,000 paid projects, believe it or not. Wow. Over the past 17 years, I'm also a voiceover coach and a voiceover demo producer. And I am so happy and glad that you joined me on the live stream this morning. If you would, do me a big favor, just let me know who you are, your name, where you're watching or listening from this morning, and I can see already in the live chat that it's already beginning to fill up with folks. And again, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'm always trying to find ways to communicate the most important aspects of voiceover because I was having in the voiceover blueprint, we have like a daily live coaching session for those folks in addition to everything else that goes on. And so yesterday I was conducting the marketing session and I was talking about the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto Principle. And it's so true. Is if you look back over your life, I cannot think of an instance where that principle has not held true. And I think if you think about it hard enough, you'll probably find that to be true as well. And the principle is this, is that 80% of our results come from 20% of our actions. So in just about any given situation, and that, of course, the percentage may vary somewhat from instance to instance, but generally speaking, most of our production, the good stuff that happens from just 20% of what we do. Yet we expend a lot of energy doing a lot of things when it would really make sense for us to focus in, figure out what that 20% is that's getting us the best result and really focus our energy in that place. And if you take nothing else from this morning, take that and it can change your life. But find the 20% and focus on it. So that's really what we're talking about this morning. What's the most important? There's a lot of important stuff, but what's like most important? Ultimately, as a business owner, as a voiceover business owner, as a voiceover talent, the single most important thing you can do is to make your client happy. If you don't do that, you're going to have a really hard road. Um, because the success or the secret to success in building a business is getting repeat customers, not going out and trying to find new ones all the time. I mean, we're always out looking for new customers, but my point is that if you look at your income as it continues to grow, a lot of that should come from repeat customers. If it's not, then you're not servicing the needs of your customers. So it's so easy as a performing talent to think it's about us. It's about how we sound and, all of that kind of stuff. It's easy to put the spotlight on us, but we need to at least mentally put the spotlight on our client, on our customers. So I want to take a few minutes to talk about what do clients want and need? What will keep clients coming back? And here's the part I want you to underline, put an exclamation mark after, bold, and just really focus in on this. And that is this. You have to make your client a hero. Do everything you can to make your client a hero to their boss or to their client or to both. Because if you can make your client look like a rock star by the work that you do, they're going to love you for it. And they will come back to you again and again and again. So how do you make your client look like a rock star? How do you get them to look great to their boss and their client? Well, it's not as complicated as it may seem. Let me just share a couple of thoughts with you. Number one, just do what you say you're going to do and deliver the work on time. I would say, at least from the clients that I've talked to, the biggest frustration clients will have is when work is not delivered on time. Nothing kills a project faster than having you or I or any voice talent delay the project by not getting the work done on time. VoiceOver is the last link of the production chain. Usually everything else is done beforehand. Concept is created. It may be storyboarded. If it's video, scripts are written, music is selected, all the pieces of the puzzle. VoiceOver is typically the last piece of that puzzle to go into place. And if you don't do your job, then the entire project is blown or at least it's delayed, and the reputation of your client could be ruined to their client or to their boss. So simply getting things done on time. And there's a number of other things too, and I'm not going to go into great detail because here's what I did, and I think this is going to be something you're really going to enjoy. I recently interviewed one of my clients, longtime client, and his name is Richard Watson. He's the CEO and president of Bridge Hill Learning, and he creates e-learning. That's what he's an instructional designer. He has done that for several decades. That's what he does. He's worked with a lot of voiceover talent over the years. And so I sat down and said, Richard, I want you to tell me what are the things, help us as voiceover talent understand what you need. What can we do to make your life easier and to make you look good to your clients? And we had that conversation. And he shared some strategies and some tips. And I'm going to put, after this live stream is over, I'm going to put a link to that in the description and try to get something up here on the screen that you can click to take you over there, if I can figure all that out. But I want you to catch that interview with Richard, because hearing it straight from a client is going to go a long way in helping you to understand clients, what they think, what they need, because it's all about making clients happy. And if there's anything that I've done right over the years, I mean, I'm an aggressive marketer and I do it consistently. I'm stubborn. When I say stubborn, what I mean is I'm in it for the long haul. It's not easy to get me to quit. I don't back down. I don't quit. I will claw. I will scrape. I will keep moving forward until I get that next job. But beyond my sheer tenacity, and that might be my greatest strength, but beyond that, it's making clients happy, doing everything that I can to make clients thrilled with their work. Because I found that when I do that, they will come back to me again and again, which makes my life so much easier. Repeat customers are the name of the game when it comes to business and when it comes to your voiceover business. So again, I'm going to, once we wrap up this live session, I'm going to put the link in the description below. Click that link, go to that interview, I think the interview is about a half hour long, maybe 40 minutes. Spend some time and listen, take notes and listen to what Richard has to say, because what he says will reflect much of what your client base is thinking and what their needs are and expectations of voiceover talent. And the better we can meet that, the more successful you will be.